Hi, guys. I'm going to give everyone a chance to hop on here real quick, and then we will get started today. Hopefully everyone is doing good on this Saturday. I know Saturdays are a super hard time to jump on here. So I appreciate everyone taking time out of their busy day and their busy schedule to come on here with me. So thank you. I appreciate all your guys' love and support. I'm just going to sage and cleanse while we let everyone pop on here. Hi, guys. And then we will get going. Also, when we are done with today's reading, we're going to do an energy transfer. Hi, Lorraine. So that's going to be important today too. So if you have time today, and I'm going to try to make everything today kind of short and sweet so we have time to fit everything in. But if you have time to stay for the entirety of the session, we're going to do an energy transfer at the end. I'm going to try to do an energy transfer at the end of every reading that we do from now on. So if you can stay till the end, you'll just get an extra bonus. If you are just hopping on here and it is past when this was shown live, you will still get just as much benefit from the energy transfer. So make sure and check back later if you can't stay for the whole thing and rewatch it, so you can get that good energy transfer at the end. I feel like it's something that we all definitely need right now. Hi, Cynthia. So I appreciate all of you guys watching and supporting me. Honestly, it means so much to me. I appreciate all your shares. Those of you that watch this together with other people, just know how much love and light I'm sending to you all, and how much I appreciate you supporting me and sharing this with people that need to see it as well and to see the messages. I had Freddy's for lunch today and it was really good. Okay, so for those of you that watched my Candle Magic 101, very simple video just talking about candles and how you can use them along with manifesting. I wanted to really quick show this with you because I talked about the chime candles. So I let these burn out completely, and as you can see, all that's left behind of them is like the little wicks on the inside. So there's absolutely no candle wax whatsoever on these. Actually, all that's on them is the price tag from a museum, which I can take off there now. But that's why I love these candles, and that's why I prefer the chime candles. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, how you can use candles with manifesting, that video is up there for you to check out. But I like to show that because who doesn't want a candle that doesn't leak everywhere? So that's awesome. We'll talk about the moon phase energy right now really quick because there has been a big shift. I saw that you got tickets for tomorrow night's Ghost Hunt. That's exciting. I can't wait to see you guys there. So as far as the moon phase energy right now, okay, we're at the end of the waning cycle, but it's what's called the balsamic cycle or the balsamic moon phase. So kind of like the balsamic, I think of like the sauce that you put on stuff. I can't think today for whatever reason. My vocabulary is crazy, but it's basically the end of this lunar cycle or the end of the waning phase that we were in, okay? So what happens at this point of the phase, or this point of where we're getting to the end of this moon cycle and we're getting ready to go into the new moon phases, we're kind of coming down to a closing of this energy, okay? So it very much has to do with rest and kind of recouping. So you've been working hard as far as manifesting and putting what you want out there into the energy, or ending things that needed to be ended, okay? So now they're basically telling you it's time to relax, okay? It's time to just take a step back, and everything that you've been working on and everything you've been manifesting, it's time to chill and just let it happen. Okay, so that's very important right now. So you're being told by your angels and guides to relax and trust the process. Good afternoon. So make sure and take that suggestion. And this comes from not only the universe, but your angels and guides as well. So you've been working really hard. You've been doing good manifesting. Some of you have been taking the steps to get to where you want to be, whether it's ending something that needed to be ended, or you're at least in the thought process of what needs to be done. Okay, so now it's time to just relax. Let the universe and your guides take over. Okay, so that's a really good thing to take in. Another good thing is it comes on the weekend. So make sure you take this weekend to be able to rejuvenate yourself, to relax, to do something enjoyable for you, something that you, that brings you joy or happiness. If it's doing nothing and sitting on the couch and having a glass of wine and just watching like shows that you never get a chance to normally do, then I want you to do that. Interesting that perception is what popped up, and then alchemy, which is taking control of your life, right when I went to split them. Just saying. Also, the other thing that you do at the end of the waning phase, besides being able to relax, is cleansing and purification. So now is a good time to be saging, cleansing your house. Make sure when you're doing your saging that you're opening the windows so the energy that is not best to suit you or energy that doesn't belong in your living space has somewhere to go. Okay, so you have somewhere to release it out the window. So you're going to want to cleanse, sage, clean, that type of stuff. Just cleaning up old energy, decluttering your space, getting rid of stuff that you don't need. Whether, you know, especially with some people that are like, I can't rest. I need to be doing something. I can't just sit here. That's okay. That's totally okay. But let's use this time that you're taking as downtime and not manifesting to declutter your space. Okay. So there's that. It's a lot of information in a matter of 7 minutes, but our guides had a lot to tell us today. So I would say my guides, but it's yours as well. All right. So as long as everyone is ready and can hear me clearly, we'll go ahead and get started with this card reading. Don't forget to stick around till the end if you can, because we're going to do an energy transfer. For those of you that are not catching this live, you can always go back and watch the replay. It will be just as beneficial to you, and you're seeing it for a reason, because you're meant to be here. And thank you guys again for all your subscribes, your likes, your shares, and your comments. I appreciate all of them, and I love your guys' feedback. All right, here we go. What do we need to know for today? Saturday, the 20, is it the 23rd today? I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 23rd. Or is it the 24th? Yeah, that's the 23rd. I was right. All right, we're going to start over there. Jeez. All right. One thing you guys know about me is I don't always know what day it is, but we will always figure out the energies. All right. What do our angels and guides want us to know for today, Saturday, November 23rd, 2019? There's one popped up right there. We'll take that guy, which has to do with messages from our loved ones. So a lot of us are getting messages right now that we need to hear and that we need confirmation for. Okay, this is awesome. So we've got feathers. Some of this is going to be specific to some of you that are actually getting feathers as messages. Others of you are going to get other things like coins dropped, dreams, pictures in your head, voices, numbers. So everybody's messages are very different and very unique to each person. Just like energy is very unique to each person, how they feel it, how they experience it. I tell people all the time that if you were to ever come into my Museum of Shadows and you're touring through and you see a specific item that you feel a connection to, or maybe you have a piece of equipment and it starts going off with one particular item, that may not happen with the person that comes behind you. It may be a completely different item that they are drawn to, or that their device goes crazy with because of that connection or the energy connection. So everyone feels energy differently. Everybody is going to experience energy differently about as far as how it affects your body. Same with messages. Everyone is going to get different messages in different ways. Some people will feel it in their stomach. Some people will feel nauseous or feel like intuition, or they get butterflies, or they get pressure in their chest, or they get pain in their head, like migraines, headache, or just anxiety. Some people get the overwhelming feeling of anxiety. So just know that it's very unique to each person how you're getting these messages, but you're definitely getting them. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely things that pull you back from the museum for sure. They draw you back because they want to visit with you, or there was some sort of connection there. So that you're not alone there feeling that. The other one we got is shooting star and confirmation. So not only are you getting these messages that you're asking for, or you're asking for clarification, or you're praying to your angels and guides, or you're just speaking out in general for help, no matter what you call it, even if it's just pure meditation, which is other people's form of prayer, or just going within to find peace. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It doesn't matter what you believe in. Everyone has their own way of finding inner peace. Some of you just need the confirmation to know that either it's okay what you're doing, or you want confirmation that you're along the right path, or what you're doing is taking you to your next step of where you need to be going. So know that your confirmation is coming, or this is your confirmation. Okay, so some people just need to know and hear that to be like, okay, that's exactly what I needed to know. I needed to know that they hear me. I needed to know that my messages were getting across to someone somewhere, whether it's my guides, or whether it's myself, my star family, my soul family, whatever it is that you connect with. That is where this confirmation is coming from. Hi, Gwen. So those are really cool messages. Let's pull our tarot deck, our tarot moon deck, and see what we have in store. And Gwen, the beginning part of this that you missed, definitely we'll have to go back after the end, because you have a few cards that you missed in the beginning, so that you can get all of it. And we are doing an energy transfer at the end as well, if you're interested. All right, so let's get some clarification on these messages. What messages are we meant to get clarification on? We're going to do a couple shuffles here. I keep getting the number 4, so we're going to go with 4 shuffles today. There's number 4 here. All right. So can you please give us clarification for these messages? A bunch popped out. For November 23rd, I just want to make sure that that's all we needed to know. Okay. We got 4 that popped out, you guys. All right, is there anything else we need to know to clarify these messages for November 23rd, 2019 on Saturday? Is this what we needed to know? Did they already pop out at us? There goes 2 more. We're meant to get all kinds of messages today, guys. All right, maybe you need it. Maybe we all need it. So we're going to take them. Okay, so here's what we have. We have the Strength card. Everyone needs to know this. Everyone needs to know that they have the strength to overcome whatever they're going through right now, whether it's pressure you're getting from 2 sides of a family. I feel very strongly with whoever that is in here that's currently watching. I feel like there is this person in the middle. So let's say that's you, and you have pressure coming from both sides. This side of the family wants you to do one thing, this side wants you to do another, and you feel like you're stuck in the middle, like you have no room to go anywhere. you have the strength to pull through this, and the situation is going to change. Other of you, it's almost like you're teeter-tottering from two different angles, okay? I could go this way or I could go this way, and I don't know what to do. Like, I'm completely up in the air of which to choose. So know that you have the strength to make the decision, and the decision is going to come as far as the right one. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, but you will find it. Then you have the Ace of Swords, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the strength that you're being shown to make the decision. Okay, so you can see, and what this is telling me is almost like you already have the decision almost set of what you want to do or where you think you're going to go with it. It's just a matter of needing more clarification or more time to decide. I feel like there's all this pressure on time. You have time, okay? And then here's the person reaching out, waiting for the abundance to come in from it. Abundance doesn't always have to mean money. Sometimes it can mean friendship or love or acceptance, okay? So it's however your situation is bringing all this in. You're patiently waiting. You can see what you're going for. You can see the end in sight, and you have the strength to make it through. So I very much feel stuck in the middle of choices, of decisions. So know that you're going to come to the right decision, and your angels and guides are working with you on confirming the messages that you're getting regarding this. So these all very much come together how they're supposed to, okay? So know that that is how it's coming through. The Knight of Swords is interesting how this pops up on the back end. So it's very much like whatever this is with this decision, whoever this is that's kind of like coming in on the back end of things or jumping in on the back end of things is very much like one last, hey, what about this option? It's almost like this person is super supportive, but there's going to be one more thing that pops up, almost like an extra, I don't want to say option necessarily, but there's something coming up that you're not seeing. So whatever this is that you're in the middle of, there's something coming up on the back end to watch out for. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means it's unexpected. So whether it has to do with career or family, there's going to be something that pops up that you're not seeing, that you haven't seen yet. So maybe it's an answer to your options that you're trying to maneuver through. That's got to make sense to you guys, because I have no idea. The other two that popped out are the Three of Wands and then the Three of Cups. So this all represents your journey. This represents you wanting to figure out where you're going. It absolutely has to do with your choices and you having to take the time to focus on that and figure out what you want. No one else in here is going to be able to make that decision for you. For some of you, it's a partnership decision. For others of you, it's something that you need to focus on by yourself, and you know which one this pertains to. And then this is just about celebrating and everything coming to fruition. So just try to have the confirmation. You're getting the messages clearly. It's a matter of waiting and giving yourself the permission to take time to choose what you want is what I keep getting. You don't have to know right this second. I feel like that's the key with some of you is you feel like you should know right now. And it's okay to take time to make really big life-changing decisions. Sometimes how things are worded, and especially in readings we've done in the past, it feels like this is something you need to do or end, or you need to figure out where you're going or where your journey is. But that doesn't mean it has to be at the second. Sometimes it's a thought process or getting yourself in the thought process of being able to veer yourself in the right direction. Okay, it doesn't mean it has to be tomorrow, but sometimes we need to hear that and we need that push. But don't feel guilty when it's not happening right away. Give yourself the okay to take time to make these decisions and to figure it out what it is that you want. For those of you that are feeling stuck in the middle, so the person I talked about that felt like they were almost like stuck in the middle of this scenario where some people are here and some people are here and everyone wants you to agree with their side of things, that's completely different. With that, that's more of something I would just honestly like stay out of, because it's almost, it seems very like family drama to me. And I don't feel like whichever decision it is that you make, if you were to pick a side, someone's going to get upset about it anyway. So sometimes with those situations, you're just better off to just be like, yeah, I don't know, I'm staying out of it. And that's okay too. Just because family is family does not mean that they always have your best interest at heart. There's some family that can be toxic. And there's family members within your family, whether it's extended or immediate, that can be toxic. So every situation is very different and very individual. So you have to go with your intuition and your gut as to what it's telling you, whether or not that's a situation that you want to be around or one that you need to remove yourself from so you can be your best self and you can be happy and you can take the next steps in your life to be happy. You're welcome, Lorraine. Absolutely. You guys are all so awesome. All right, so let's find our moon card phase as far as emotional wise, where we're going to be at here. What do we need to hear for today, November 23rd, 2019, from our angels and guides? What do we need to hear? One thing I found about these moon cards, these very much have to do with perception of self and what we need to hear as far as self-perception. When I first got these, I didn't know that that was going to be the case. I'm just drawn to certain ones depending on where I'm at. These particular ones didn't even show what they looked like, which I usually like to see the art and stuff on them. And then I feel like the tingles or drawn to certain ones. For whatever reason, I got these, and they have a lot to do with self-reflection, which I think is important for us to know and to hear as well. So nothing's jumping out. Oh, I said that and they literally like jumped out at me. So we got 2 here. No, we got 3. This is funny. Okay. So we got your hard work is paying off. So know that everything that, my nose is itching. Somebody is thinking about me. Know that everything that you're working towards is not going without notice. So if this has to do with career, someone's paying attention to what you're doing and someone's sitting here waiting to say, okay, this is interesting. Someone has gotten an offer to move up within their company, but this person does not want to take on more responsibility at the current time because they feel like if they take whatever this position is that's being offered to them, it's going to be even more on their platter. Like, are you serious? I don't want to take on any more than what I'm already doing. So it's almost like you have so much going on that the last thing you want is to be in charge of more people. However, what this is telling me is you're going to have more people under you to delegate part of your workload. So even though this seems like the last thing I want to do is level up and take on more crap, this is going to be a good thing. So this person needed to hear this to know that this step's going to be okay and you'll be able to delegate more without having to take on more of a workload. Even though you're going to have more to do, you're going to have people to help you. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. That one's self-explanatory. It's all about letting go of the past hurt so that we can grow from where we are. And then a time for healing, which is interesting because if you guys can see right at the bottom here, it says balsamic moon. And we just talked about that we were in the balsamic moon phase. I love this. I love having clear, like, hey, this is awesome. This is the moon phase we're in, and it popped up literally falling on my lap. So we needed to hear this. Remember, I talked about a time for healing, a time for resting. If you don't sit well and rest, clear out the clutter, clear out what you don't need, but take time for yourself to heal and let everything that you're manifesting come into you. Okay? All right. So last one we'll do is a quick messages from our angels and guides, and then we're going to do our energy transfer. So those of you that have stuck with me, I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. If any of you need to go, you can always jump back on here and watch the energy transfer later. Okay, this is not something you're going to want to do when you're driving. I don't know if any of you are driving right now, but if you are, please don't do the energy transfer while you're driving. I don't want anyone to get in an accident because they get too relaxed. That would be bad. All right. What do our angels and guides want us to know within closing today for November 23rd, 2019? What do our angels and guides want us to know? For our closing message today, Saturday, November 23rd, 2019. This is going to, we have like literally so many cards popping out today. It's crazy. So we're going to say them all because someone needs to hear one of these that's in here. So that's how that works. Maybe just during the energy transfer, Gwen. That's funny. Okay. So release all judgments about yourself and others. Focus on love and light and everyone around you. So don't let the judgments of other people cloud your opinion of yourself. Okay? That's super important. Honor the cycles of your body, your energy levels, and emotions. So with that one, very self-explanatory. We talked about taking care of yourself. We talked about how now is a time to relax after all this manifesting that you're doing. So that is indeed telling you you need to take the time to rest when you need it. And when you have the energy, that's when you can take the time to declutter and do everything else that you need to. This one says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So those of you that have a fear of whatever the situation that you're in, I feel like this very much has the one to do with the person who's having to teeter-totter between two family members or two different decisions right now that they're trying to make. Everything will turn out fairly, and justly how it's supposed to. So try not to focus on your worry of the outcome because it will turn out how it's supposed to. And I'm talking a lot today. The last one says you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So this is really cool. And this one we haven't had pop up yet at all. So this is giving you the recognition that you will always have everything you need. And if you don't have something you need, we talked about it, being able to manifest it. Even if you're starting off really small, but you have to ask your angels and guides for help. If you don't ask for help, they cannot step in and help you. Okay, and I can't stress that enough. Your angels and guides are put here to help you and assist you, but you have free will over your life of what you're doing. So unless you stop them and say, I need help with this situation, I don't know what I'm going to do. You can get as specific as you want. I'm just giving an example. They cannot step in and say, I'm going to help Kaylee because she's in a crazy situation right now. Kaylee has to ask. You have to ask. Once you ask, they have the permission to step in and help you, okay? It's not about being selfish. Praying for other people is wonderful. I do it every night. Sending protection around your kids, your angels, asking them to surround your family. That's wonderful. You can do all that stuff, but it's okay to ask for yourself too, because who's going to send it around you? It's not selfish. And that's like one of the biggest questions that I get is people feel guilty for asking for themselves. It's not about the guilt. It's about having to ask before they can help you or assist you in whatever it is you need, whether it's money, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, whatever that is. Please don't feel bad asking. That's what they're there for. That's what they're put here for. From the time you were born is to assist you and be there if you need them. So please ask. All right. We're going to go ahead and do our energy transfer. So if those of you are ready, please just hit the like button. Let me know you're ready in the comments. Anything to let me know you guys are in a comfortable position. For those of you that aren't sitting, probably be a good idea just because it's going to relax your body quite a bit. Probably not treadmill Gwen, and then you can jump back on there. And once most of you show me that you're ready, we'll go ahead and start the energy transfer. This is going to be a strong one today, guys. All right, I'm seeing some thumbs up. I'm seeing some likes. Okay. You are ready, sitting in your chair. Perfect. Lorraine's ready. Tiffany's ready. Your daughter's here. Perfect. This will be really good for your daughter too. She can do this with you. All right, so it looks like everyone's ready. So I'm going to have you all close your eyes with me. And I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and go ahead and release it out through your mouth. And continue to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed during this whole energy transfer. I am also going to start at the number 10 and count down to 1. And what that's going to do is build up the energy that's about to be transferred to you. After this energy transfer is done, I want you guys to give me feedback. Let me know how you're feeling, if you felt anything, and if you feel more relaxed. All right, one more breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we'll begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transferring energy now. Moving down through your crown chakra. Moving through your head. Down through your third eye. Cheekbones, down into your throat chakra. Moving over your shoulders, your heart, your sacral. Moving down into your solar plexus, your waist, into your root chakra. Healing any past trauma, past hurt. Opening yourself up to love and light and acceptance, happiness, abundance, and success. Down through your hips, healing any discomfort. Down through your thighs, ankles, and down into your feet and out your toes. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Out through your mouth. Your energy transfer is complete. Guys, let me know how you feel, if you felt anything, even if it's just a matter of feeling relaxed. Sometimes you get really warm, tingly. Know that within your energy transfer, this will continue to work throughout the rest of the day, and it will be at its most powerful when you go to bed tonight, because that is when your body is able to relax down to its fullest and continue the rest of the energy transfer. Full body goosebumps, warmth, awesome. That's so good to hear. Relaxed and tingly in your face, especially your third eye and crown. That's amazing, Gwen. Good, guys. I'm so glad you all feel relaxed, warm and relaxed. Perfect. So this is going to be a big energy transfer that had to do with a lot of self-healing and a lot of letting go from past hurt. Know that you can go back at any point in this video, even past today, and rewatch that if you're ever feeling anxiety or stress. You can do this every day if you want to. Just go back to that point in the video and rewatch it so that you're able to feel that relaxation. You're very welcome. Good. I'm so glad to hear that, guys. I love to get all your feedback. So this is something I'm going to start doing at the end of every video. So I know that it takes a little bit more time than what you guys are normally used to. Every day is going to be a little bit different. You're welcome, Tiffany. Absolutely, Naz. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Share, like, comment. And I'm sending you all so much love and light. And I hope you have an amazing Saturday. And I will see all of you guys soon. Take care.